Everyone, Braden Miller here again. Today I have the Mahi Minnow. It's a pattern of mine that I originally designed for Mahi, hence the name. But I've caught a multitude of species on it, such as like albacore, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, spotted bass, and any other species that wants to eat a bait fish. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The hook that I'm going to be having in the vise is a Ahrex SA 280 minnow hook, the 1/0 size. You can also use a Gamakatsu B10S or a Ahrex TP610 trout predator hook. I'm going to just go ahead and get my thread started there. Snip it off. Alright. Just gonna get a thread base going real quick. Alright, so the first material is gonna be Fairfly's fly fur. It's about 2 times longer than craft fur, less under fur. I really like this stuff. It's super good, and you get a whole lot of it. So, just gonna go ahead and snip it off the section here. Alright, so you've got under fur, which I'm going to pull out. Then these longer fibers, which can stay here. Just going to pull a few out. But it's naturally tapered, even though it's already a synthetic. Alright, so I'm just going to measure how much I want. That looks about good for me. Come in. Cut it off clean. Do one loose wrap and then start tying down tighter. Alright, tie that back just a little bit. There we go. That's not going to go anywhere. Go ahead and just clean this up a bit. Not that it really matters, it's going to be covered up. Alright, progress our thread to about the midsection now. Alright, so the color that we just got done using was the hot pink. This is the purple now. Come in again. There we go. Come in with the under fur, pick all that out. That just helps so you get a better tie-in and you don't get a lot of unnecessary bulk that you don't want. So beans, I don't want to cover up all this pink. I'm going to come in and take out these longer fibers. All of them this time. Okay. Want that to come out to be about a little past the midsection of our last tie-in on our tail. Again, clean that up with a square cut. That just helps you get a better, cleaner tie-in as well. So we are reverse tying it this time, so the tips are going towards the hook eye. Place it down with our dominant hand, and with our non-dominant hand grab the back end of the fibers. One loose wrap, kind of spin it around the hook shank a bit. One tighter wrap. Take your thumb and forefinger, index finger, and spread this material 360 degrees around your hook shank. I've also done this by doing stacking 2 different colors, a color on top, color on the bottom, and just reverse tying it the same way. Either works. This is just a cool little blend. Alright, so now that that's tied in, come in, pull back these fibers here, and I'm just going to tie it down with like a bullet head. There you go. Alright, there's that section now. Work ahead. This fly is super quick. Alright, so this is also a Fairflies product. This is one of their smaller brushes that they have. They have a whole ton of brushes and colors, and flat with a whole lot of flash, less flash, and with rubber legs or not. But it doesn't take a whole lot for this fly or any other flies really. Alright, that's tied in. Half hitch, bring my thread over to my thread post. Get this all pulled out. Tighten the tension down on my vise a little bit so I can get a little bit better control when wrapping this, because I want a good amount of pressure going down. And then as I wrap forward with the vise, I'm stroking back the fibers, making sure I'm not trapping any. But there you saw it, 3.5 wraps, 4 wraps. You can do smaller heads on these, whatever, or sparser wraps to get a thinner profile. This one's just going to have a bulky head. If you open up your wraps a bit and spiral them a little bit more, you will end up with a less denser head, and a head that's a fly that's going to want to dart more. There you go. Some tight wraps going down on that. Take my wire cutters now. Snip that off. Watch the wire that you just cut. Take my thumb and just flatten that down. Clean that up a bit. And I'll just go ahead and whip finish. Alright, there's that. Your fly is done now. You can fish it if you want, or I really like adding eyes to just about all my flies if I can get away with it. Alright, I picked all that out. Alright, so these are, I believe, 6.5 to 7 millimeter eyes. Just go ahead and take some Loctite gel super glue right behind the hook eye. On there. You want these even and symmetrical. Like so. Alright, that's all taken care of. This is Solares Flex. They also come in the thin and the thick formulas. You don't want a whole lot on this fly because you still want it to flex, like in the name. But this just adds a ton of durability up near the eyes on your fly. Go, just play with that a little bit. Hit it with the light for a few seconds. Alright, well, there is your finished Mahi Minnow. This is a pattern by me, Braden Miller. You can find me on Instagram at MillerTimeFlies or Facebook at Braden Miller. I also have my website, MillerTimeFlies.com. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you tie some up. If you do, go ahead and send me a picture of what you catch on or just the fly. Thank y'all so much again. Hope you enjoyed.